Warning, this post has been removed by the moderators of r/Askreddit. Moderators remove posts from feeds for a variety of reasons, including keeping communities safe, civil, and true to their purpose. What is the most illegal thing you could do with $1 USD? Donate it to ISIS. Bro, I think that qualifies as a war crime. That's like Geneva Convention level shit. Geneva Convention? More like Geneva Suggestion. Photocopy it, put 100 pennies in a sock and beat someone to death with it. Folded correctly, it can become a deadly blockage in the airway. You can then use long needle nose pliers to get it out and use it for the same a few more times. Most illegal thing you could do with $1 US? Serial murder weapon. When they're about to die, tell M the buck stops here and insist on being called the tax man in the newspapers. Your arch nemesis, Penny Man, he shows up and you try to run. He catches up to you and captures you. You forgot your change. Heads or tails? Heads, you say, and he grabs your head and pours 99 cents in pennies down your throat. It's your lucky day. Mr. Lincoln doesn't like tails. You wake up coughing up change, a changed man. How ironic. You vow to do good things with your $1 in the future, and you donate it, and the remaining vomit pennies, to a homeless man. You see a glint of copper from a distant alleyway and a man in shadows nods approvingly before disappearing. Jesus, good thing they didn't say tails. Soak it in glue, roll it up tight, let it dry, sharpen the tip, and then shank someone in their carotid artery. Very specific. Offer it to someone for sex. It's both illegal and insulting. Not if you film it. Then it becomes art. Except if it's with a child, it will definitely be illegal. Use it for a payphone to call in a bomb threat at the airport. But, payphones don't need credit for emergency services calls, right? If you call the airport directly, it's not an emergency service. Good luck getting to a human and not a robot. Force feed it to a judge? I know I shouldn't, but I really like this one. Get 100 pennies and throw 2 of them in 50 running jet engines. Don't know how much damage 2 pennies is going to do. I worked on the ramp at ATL when ValueJet first started up. They were too cheap to buy pushbacks initially, so to back away from the gate they'd fire up the engines and engage the thrust reversers. All the unpoliced FOD on the ground would get blown off the side of the terminal and sucked into the engines. It's been a while, but I'm pretty sure they only averaged about 1 engine failure every week or so. Wrap crystal meth in it and smoke it. It is a felony to possess meth, not to smoke it. Wrap crystal meth in it and keep it in your pocket. Put it on a fishing pole, and lure greedy incoming people into traffic, and then loot their bodies afterwards for more money. Damn, this sounds like a good business idea actually. Strap it to a fishing hook, lure a victim with it, and then brutally murder him/her. Who the hell are you gonna lure, Mr. Krabs? Write a note on it saying give me all your money, I have a bomb, and hand it to a bank teller. Counterfeit ring, then drag in people to it and kill one with the dollar bill, then exchange all of the counterfeit at a bank, then escape to a different county and ruin the world economy. Buy a cheap padlock and lock 2 bike wheels to each other. That sounds more like a dick move than an illegal thing, lol. I'd been reading this thread for a really long time and I'd sort of forgotten the original question, and I thought to myself, who the fuck are these insane people? I actually live in a world with them. Then when I remembered the question, it didn't really make it any better. Use it to cover a wire trap on the street, so that if the dollar is picked up, a series of nuclear bombs are detonated all over the world. If you want to add some comedy to it, put up a sign that says this is a social experiment about the goodness of humanity. All of humankind depends on you, the individual. Please, for the love of God, if you are a good moral person and don't want to destroy us, do not pick up this dollar right next to a George Floyd protest. Thanks for listening, Daily Reddit Dose. Hit the subscribe button and activate the notification bell to get latest Reddit stories.